Gears, thank you for letting me tune in. Thank you for letting me tune in. You know, a lot of people don't know it's about 5:30 lately. So you have people up there doing that goddamn loud pack and shooting up their heroin and shit. Nigga, 5:30 sound like 1 o'clock in the morning to them. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. Ladies and gentlemen. When I first started Willie Road Barbering Style, ladies and gentlemen, I used to be at the barbershop right now cutting somebody's hair. For real. At this time, I used to have customers lined up outside waiting to get a haircut. You know what I'm saying? Because to them and to me, it was nothing more important in that neighborhood, in that area at that time. Because there was no barbershops in the area, and the Lord done blessed them to somewhere where they can get that out of the way 5 days before they used to. Like now, can you see everybody packed up in a barbershop downtown? I'm talking about everybody. The game started in 2 hours. It's 20 nappy head folks in the barbershop that usually don't be there because it's football, high school football Friday. And they want this man to expedite them haircuts just precisely as he's spending 45 minutes on each head. But he want him to knock them all out in 2 hours. Because that's just how people are. So you already know people that have been around, they got experience, they could appreciate that this man was intelligent enough to put a barbershop, and there was no barber. It was never a barbershop in that area, never. Never in their history. Never. I'm trying to tell you. All those decades that them neighborhoods been down there, they ain't never had no barbershop in the area like that. You better believe I had plenty of customers had a cut. Ladies and gentlemen, when I tell you, people just want to take something from you to say that they control it. And that's all they want to do, Ladies and gentlemen, them folks took that shit serious. They'll be there on time every day, smelling good, smelling fresh. They would, ladies and gentlemen. That's everywhere. That's everywhere in this city. You don't supposed to go to McDonald's at 7 o'clock and they ain't there yet. What kind of shit is that? Yeah, man, you don't pull up at Kmart and you still got 15 minutes to get what you need before they close, and they up there with their hand to their neck talking about, it's a wrap. Man, this ain't no Cedar Park, man, shit. This is a real franchise on the stock market, man, shit. You up there talking about, with your hand to your neck like you finna cut somebody's neck. Man, this ain't no goddamn Mobile Highway. This is a real franchise, man, shit. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, when I tell you these folks done ran this place down, they really have, man. They ran this place down, babe. I'm talking about it. It is nothing compared to the way it used to be. Nothing. I'm talking about absolutely nothing. Man, when I went to Brubaker, man, Brighton Estates was the, man. Bellwood, man. Ladies and gentlemen, when I tell you premier real estate, the best in town, it was, ladies and gentlemen. It wasn't nothing better than Bellwood, ladies and gentlemen. I'm talking about nothing, ladies and gentlemen. Bellwood was the best thing going. Everything else was cow pastures and goddamn bales of hay, ladies and gentlemen. For real. Man, down there by Brubaker, they had a railroad running through that thing. A real train. A real railroad running through there. They had cows everywhere, ladies. And cow pastures as far as you can see, ladies. Ladies and gentlemen, when I tell you, you used to go to the store and get quality service almost anywhere you went. You real for real, ladies. Ladies and gentlemen, customer service was a real entity when I was growing up. For real, ladies and gentlemen. Man, them people used to say, yes, sir. You could be a child and they'll say, yes, sir, can I help you? If you had a problem with an item or something like that, you know what I'm saying? Man, them folks know they merchandise. Them folks was not asking you for no ID and no social security and when did you pay for it? And is this the real stuff? You know, man, please. Man, you recognize your merchandise. You know I come here every day. You know what I'm saying? The hell you need my ID for? You see me every day, 365 days a year. But now all of a sudden when I'm having a problem with your product, you need my ID and social security. That don't make a lot of sense, like that. You don't ask for my ID and social security when you taking money off my debit card. You see what I'm saying? Ain't that something like that? They can take your credit card and take all the money off of it and they'll never ask you for your ID. But when you having a problem with their product, they want all kind of stuff. Passport, ID, fingerprints, shit. Man, please. Sad, but it's true, like, you know. Sad, but it's true, truly sad. And I want to tell people in Montgomery, like, you know, you don't think you can lose, but you can. You better ask them people from Detroit, like, you know. Ladies and gentlemen, when I tell you Detroit, Michigan is a sad place, ooh, like, you know. Ladies and gentlemen, when I tell you them folks lost everything, ladies and gentlemen, Detroit, Michigan ain't hitting on nothing, like, you know. Ladies and gentlemen, they used to call that thing Motown, like, you know. They used to call that thing the motor capital of the earth, ladies and gentlemen. Man, they ain't hitting on nothing right now, ladies. And I do mean absolutely nothing. Ladies and gentlemen, they have neighborhood after neighborhood after neighborhood. Miles and miles and miles and miles, as far as you can think, with no residents in them. Ladies. I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen, millions of houses empty. As far as you can think, not drive, not as far as you can see, as far as you can conceive and think, there ain't nobody living there, ladies. You understand what I'm telling you, ladies? That when Barack Obama was in office, it wasn't like that when he first got into office. But when he got elected the second time, that all those people moved from Detroit, millions of people, ladies and gentlemen. They vacated and left it, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, you might not understand how devastating and unreal that is. That those people don't talk about it. When I tell you most people in Detroit was in the secret society, they was, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, them folks was making more in the 80s and 90s than people making building cars today. I'm talking about 30 and 40 years later. They was making more money building cars in the 80s than people are in 2018, ladies. And ladies, when I tell you people in Detroit don't say nothing, they don't say nothing, ladies. I'm talking about all of them, every last one of them. You cannot get them to tell you nothing about exactly what went on, ladies. They're not gonna tell you what happened, ladies. They're not gonna tell you how they was getting $40 and $50 an hour in the 80s, but they was, ladies. Them folks were getting $40 and $50 an hour, and ladies and gentlemen, it was worth it too. It was worth it. You building a product that somebody gonna be using for the next 30 years. They gonna be using this product, this same product that you building. You deserve to get paid like that. No man, you really do, lady. But you know that's a different story, lady. That's a different story. And you know, you have to lobby for stuff like that on y'all.